Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back to the show.
We're here for the second and final night of the Halloween Spooktacular.
Oh, right. I gotta get my controller.
Oh gosh, okay.
That's fine. It's fine. There we go. Alright. Last time we left off, yeah, we were in the middle of this shit. So for anybody who has zero context, we got a sword, and now we're here.
Got a motherfucking sword.
I believe this is a boss of some kind. Ah, no, okay.
No.
Not quite.
Okay.
Gotta remember how to do this.
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whoop. There we go. Nice.
Nice fucking yay.
Do you hear, Simba? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Darkness took her life, and it will take.
Oh! Thank you, Sharkman. I totally missed that I hadn't switched back to the main game screen. Thank you!
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
There it is. Okay.
Thank you. Sorry. I wasn't watching the Twitch stream. I was watching you sending it to me directly. Hi, Deesh.
Hello, Happy Firefly.
Hey. Welcome to the second night of Halloween Spooktacular. We are dead ass in the middle of Hellblade.
Where's Mom? Mom! Mom, where are you? I thought maybe her face was like in one of these piles or something, but nope. Oh, and thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So it must be down here, I guess.
Mother! I need you!
Ah, there it is.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to me.
Your dear beloved mother's powerless against the darkness when it came forth. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the illusion now. She gave her life to the gods.
If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror.
It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Stop them. The mirror. Focus. It's built.
Ooh,
Focus. It's the
there it is.
Don't let them get behind you. Ignore the pain. Focus now. Finish. Go. Get behind you.
Oh,
Get out of the way! She's injured. You're stronger. Focus.
yeah, I did, Deej. I know you tried, but I had no idea how to use it or what it was, and now I know. Oh, you're still alive? Alright. Get up. Come on, girl.
She finished it. She's hurt. There's blood.
No, come on.
Go back.
There we go.
Why do you still fight on?
Stop. Go away. Get out of the... Hello?
I can't see this shit.
Why am I stuck? I'm stuck.
Give the darkness what it wants, and let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who's already dead?
Just look around you.
What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he'd thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Holy shit!
Defend yourself.
We get him? Oh, we got him. Okay.
Done? Done?
Ooh.
Holy shit!
Whew, that was a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot of fucking bogeys, man.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua. You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in a sea of corpses.
Is that your map?
Mom!
Can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua, look at me.
They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Someone's right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. She gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
Onward!
Holy.
How's everybody doing tonight on Halloween?
Yeah, anyone have, like... Everyone have, like, a good Halloween haul?
Okay, so I think we need to get to that door.
Have you been? Yes. Don't worry. We're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore. There's a way in. Into the mountain. Can you say? Shall we tell him where to go? Go on. Just up there.
Yeah, here it is.
Does she know which way to look? Does she know the way into the mountain? She's a good girl, isn't she? So clever. There's a door. You can do it. You can see it. Go away. I'm not listening.
They're being very supportive for the first time.
Yeah.
Whereas usually I find them to be a somewhat neutral presence. Like sometimes they're like, yeah, you did it right, and others are generally they're too busy fighting with each other over what's the right answer.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his
Sigurd
father's
was an
death,
idiot.
Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Okay, here we go. Keeping my eye out for the other totem. Since I'm missing this
Yeah, because
one.
there's way more to the story of Sigurd than that.
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink.
Ah. That's why I'm missing this one.
Afraid of Senua. How would you say Dillion if you were too much of a coward to step into the shadow?
They can't stop me.
Then do it.
Yeah. I remember this part. I fucking hated it. Ooh. Okay, here we go.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
Yep. I hate it. I hate it very much. We need a torch. Hey-ya!
Torch brother. It's so fucking scary. I'm just not looking.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here. No. It's a trick.
Mother, do you hear?
Don't fall.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate. I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
They always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
And that they want me with them.
stop.
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't
Do you
listen.
see them? Do you see their faces?
He's coming. She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Zinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
This voice is different than a lot of the other
It's very
ones.
much a narrator voice. But yeah.
Okay. But it is one of her voices, right?
The darkness will come again.
Okay, there's a P here somewhere.
You Garm.
Ah. So this is why I didn't find the other marker, 'cause fuck this place.
What have you collected when there's nothing behind the door? Save Dillian. This is just another trial. Just to distract her from her obligations. You think you know, but you don't. Your mother is anything we should. Dillian is dead.
Okay, so that door is very locked. Alright, so that's where we started. Okay. I guess we'll go in here. Hello, Torch. Hmm. You doing okay, Maddie?
Yep, I'm okay.
Okay.
It's the ASMR aspects of the audio.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, down we go.
She's lighting the torch. Do you think you can keep away from it?
Whoa. What? Okay.
That's the beast?
No.
No, it's just a guy.
It's just a dude, yeah. Oh. There we go. Ooh.
Take the torch and move.
Okay. Get nice and bright in here. Thank you very much. Let's see. Let's see. Do. Come right up here. And numero dos.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the
That's a
dark
dead end.
coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
Okay, I'm getting through there. Oh, dead end. Alright. Oh, goodness, I'm so turned around. Okay, so I think that means there's just one more path to go down. Unless this is a path. I can't go through this way. Alright. And that's empty. Okay. And I think we went that way. So, there's only one more way to go down. And that's right here. So hopefully we'll spot it somewhere.
The beast has been here. Everywhere. Must be through here. There's a portal. Keep going. She'll have to go. She has to go. I told you to go out. Don't. Go out. She can do it. She can't do it. The light's gone out. Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here. You have to rest here. She's stuck. She hasn't found the rooms.
Okay, I guess that's where we're going. I don't see our marker or fire anywhere. Oh, maybe we backtrack for that. Okay. Fire! Yay!
Oh, fire. Okay.
Okay, no problem. One more. Hi-ho! Hell yeah. Fire!
It'll keep you safe. You can see how she can find through. She can find it. Where is it?
Fire.
Are you free to search?
Oh, okay, there we go. Great. We have all the runes.
The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness.
Still don't see the marker.
I used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness. And she's with the gods.
Ooh. I don't know what that was, but that scared me.
What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Well, didn't see a marker. I thought it was pretty thorough. Oh. Wait, what about here? Oh. Oh. Aw. Oh. No, wait, maybe. Yeah! We found it! Hell yeah! Story time!
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rayan wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rayan also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
Really? You're not going to say what he learns from the birds? I know what he learns from the birds, but you're not going to say it? Hi,
I assume that, we'll learn that in another marker. If we can find it.
Okay.
I thought maybe that was it, but you're right, that doesn't sound like the end of a story.
That's not the end of the story.
It's a trap. The beast is coming. Stupid being.
Yeah. Fucking scary.
What have you done?
No! No!
You've lost it. It's over. Without his head, so bad his fate is sealed. Now we can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father's in no one pine for Didier. Do you remember that darkness anymore? The beast is bringing it back.
Why did you leave me? This darkness. It's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Tilly. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to fight Tilly.
Okay. Nope, can't get that torch. this a bad time to say that she dropped her boyfriend off at the pool?
Oh my god. I miss her bickering voices already.
Indeed.
Dang, Indy, fuck. You and made me savage in here.
Okay.
Oh, come on. His little melon's got here somewhere.
Somewhere. Oh, hell, okay.
Wait, I didn't see that guy. Oh,
Well, yeah, he just kind of appeared.
motherfucker. Oh.
Can you stop, please? I'm, like, backed into a fucking corner here. My fucking camera's bugged again. There.
Focus is coming back. Remember your training. Behind you!
Phew. Now, where were we? Ah, that's a dead end. Okay. We're looking for an R.
Yes, what's this rune gonna do?
Apparently it's not very far.
Raido.
Hmm. Okay. I see it. But it's not complete. You need to be on the other side of that. Ah, here we go.
Item.
It's backwards. Okay, so now that we have lit it, I think we can get the R. Yeah. There we go. Well, shit. Oh, good. We still have the torch with us.
He was trying to save her from the darkness. Zinbri was right. Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness. But she wouldn't listen. She disappeared. And now everybody is dead. Because of her. It's all her fault. All her fault. She should have known. She should have. Why doesn't she?
Oh my god, these camera angles make me dizzy.
I mean, to be fair, it is because of what you're doing.
She can search and search, but she won't. She's let the darkness in. It's the end. The darkness.
Hey, here we go.
Okay, story time.
Pointless.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if...
Okay, so this predates the one that you
Yeah.
just said.
Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
Falling for it. Please into his hands. So clear. She was never here. It was all an illusion.
The advice.
Ooh, how did I miss this one?
Manas.
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak.
Okay,
They say
this is the actual end.
Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rain wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rain before Rain kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild the Valkyrie, who sleeps and sleep.
Sigurd heeds the birds' advice. He kills Rain, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest, to ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild the Valkyrie.
She has
Okay, that's Manas.
She can't.
It means human. if you go through, you can't come back, right?
I mean, you can. It's just a matter of finding out where the light is here. Which I am not entirely sure of.
Faster, faster, keep going, keep going.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad that was the correct direction. Fantastic. I mean, that looks like a dead end to me. So, there's also no fire. Yeah, there's no fire for me to light this with. Ah, yes, here we are. Sort of. Yeah, we did it!
What's she doing?
Yay!
She's got light on the other side. She'll be safe. What's that plan? Where is she going? Faster, faster, keep going, keep going.
Great. Alright. Hey.
Oh, manas. There we go.
She can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Go down, go down.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Deej.
You know what? I think we're gonna take an ad break before we go into the hole.
Okay.
That seems like
That's
a
great,
good
'cause
idea.
I need an opportunity to go pee.
Okay, let's take 5 minutes. Be back in 5,
Okay,
everybody.
I'll be back in 5.
Alright, everybody, we're back. Let's see. I got everything. Yeah. Hello, Nisa. Time to go in the hole! Or at least we will when Lily's here. I think we're still waiting on her.
Okay, I returned. I got my comfy jammies on.
Oh, good. Good, good. You ready to go in the hole,
Yeah.
Lily?
Oh, but go ahead anyway.
Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. Yep, here we go. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hey, we didn't lose the torch. How about that?
Okay, that's good.
That's not too
Okay,
bad.
I guess that's good. I'm glad we didn't lose the torch.
Oh, hello. Please don't touch. Consent, please. Consent. Oh no. Oh, camera, come back. Here we go.
I hear you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Stillian, I see you. The beast has Stillian. No. You're not taking him from me.
I warned you, Senora. I can smell your
No.
You betrayed your brother.
I am leaving with him.
Turn your back on me. That is why Dillian will rot it now. Come into my shadow.
Hi. Oh.
No.
Now is not the time.
Time to puke darkness. Thank you.
Then listen. Listen.
Oh, come on. I can't see any fucking thing. I'm just rolling, rolling, keep rolling.
Yeah.
Cause what the fuck else am I gonna do?
I guess.
There he is. Oh! Look out!
Woo! What? Woo!
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness, or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Delian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore. But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. Reality. And fear you let go of stand. All this time I've wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Take me to the wilderness, as deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way. You will not survive what is in man.
Boyfriend reacquired.
Alright, cool.
Let's go into the fucking light.
Yeah, let's get out of this dark fucking hole, please.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
No, she can't. It's too dangerous. She has the soul. She is writing. She must defeat them. There is no way she can defeat Hela. She must. Hela is powerful. She must. Hela has to be.
Let's see, which one is this? I'm trying to figure out where we are on the little map, but I'm not sure. It looks like the last one, actually.
Okay.
The ultimate say of the world will come to an end. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into
She's drunk. We believe in you, Senwa. She can't. She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. She can't fix it.
You know, it's gonna go that way, but maybe there is more this way.
How will she do it? There must be a way. You have to try. She'll never make it.
Okay. We'll keep going this way for now. Where the fuck? I'm not sure where I am. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure... Ah, yes. We must fix the bridge with perception. Kind of. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit. Cool. Oh, hi. Okay. Good.
How will she do it? How's she going to find his angel son?
I have no idea. Okay, here we go. This is the way I want.
How will she get it? She must bargain. No. She cannot bargain with Hela. She's not strong enough. What does that mean? No one can bargain with Hela. What does that mean? What can she give her? She could give her her own soul. No. She can't. It's a worthless soul. But it's all she has to give. She has a warrior soul. What could she give me? A cursed soul. Of course she is, no matter what she does. She can find her. She can find her at Ragnarok.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
No, okay. Time to go this way. There are other stairs, but let's go this way first. Let's see. Doesn't look like we've got a perception from here. So up we go.
She can do it.
There we go. That's one, but we still got one more bridge to do.
She must see. She has the sight. She can see her secrets.
How would we get over there, though? Down there, maybe? Hard to say.
There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way.
Oh,
She can see. She must align herself. She can do it. There's the door. She aligns herself. It's there.
What did I miss? I missed something somewhere. I know we came up through here already, but... I feel like this is too much backtracking, you know?
Right.
Yeah, we've been there. I can kind of see it where it wants us to be, but not really. Looks like there's another broken thing right there. Oh. Indeed. Come on. Don't make me fall here. It looks like it's supposed to be... Yeah, a doorway. There we go. That's what we needed. Yeah.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash, trolls will walk the land, men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
Oh no. Okay. Well, that's no bueno. Ah, here we go. Another marker in there. Up the stairs we go.
Oh, we go.
Let's just look up here real quick. Haha. Yeah, we got another one.
The Northmen said each god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and kill them, but his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but he'll give his sword away for now, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
Well, we got a couple more of the ones I was missing, so that's nice. But that's the last one, so we are almost at the end here, people.
Oh,
Fight time!
boy. Fight time! Oh shit! There's the guy. Get the fuck out of the way! Is that a berserker?
Maybe.
Me after 5 gum. Yeah!
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Easy. Alright, let's do some perceiving. Hell yeah. And thus the bridge was finished. Let's get the fizzy fuck out of here. Oh, come on. Yeah!
Yeah, okay. Oh, holy shit. Okay, yep.
You can do this.
I don't think I can push him off. I tried.
Finish this. End it now. Behind you.
Woo! There's so much gore, I can't see anything!
Ah!
She will die. Behind
Oh, shit.
It's not over.
Good to hear that, you know, their faith in you has been restored.
I'll bet anyway.
The path to Helheim. I can sense her. Where is she now? She's getting closer to him. Wait. What? What happens when she dies? What happens to us? What happens to us? We die too. Do we die too? We die too. I don't.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die. I don't want to die. Senua, stop. Turn back. Stop. 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 Senua, stop. Stop. Happens to us. Why would she stop to die? She must stop. 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 I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. 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 You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them.
They were afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up Monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Bruh.
You see it, Sonny? You see the darkness, faces of fear and suffering. You can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, son?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness. and abandon you.
You tortured her. You killed her. You are the
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you. The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw the last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me.
Behind you.
Bruh. Camera, please.
I can see through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Look at you. Running forward, moving backwards to run your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie? The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Norsemen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is alive? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillion, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
Oh, hello again, Velraven.
Mm-hmm.
There's the beast.
Watch out.
see? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillion is gone. Dillion is dead. Let him go.
Watch out. Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already?
You betrayed your
Fight me.
father. You
Come
betrayed
on.
the gods in search of Dillion, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of your mother. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillion. Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Go, Senua. You're killing yourself. Behind you. Watch out. Behind you. Watch out. Watch out. Let go. Go, Senua. Stop. You're killing yourself. Behind you. Careful, Senua. Watch out.
Oh my god, I have to look away for a minute.
Behind you.
I'm getting dizzy.
I don't blame you.
All of your bed. You've done enough. You're killing yourself. Be careful, Senua. You're going to die. of Dillion. Let go of your battle. You're killing Kev. Careful. Let go, Senua. Let go of your battle.
Oh, shit.
Have you died too many times?
I don't know.
Oh, is this scripted?
Might be. Probably is.
Oh, I have no idea if it's the ending or not. I've never played this game.
You're alive. And there's no doubt. And you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Diane. Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? To him? You're not alive, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know he's here. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok.
fucking spam call.
Oh.
I know, right? It's fucking 8 p.m.
Technically speaking, under most regulations, so long as it's, I think most regulations, the cutoff is 9 p.m. Because when I worked for the internet company, that's our regulation. We could not make an outbound call to a customer anytime between 9 and 9. Their time zone. So I'm not sure if that's like its own regulation or something. Oh, is Hella gonna make good on her promise?
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child singing. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day.
Was she our narrator this whole time?
We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again. This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this. We have another story to tell. My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness.
Wait, so was Hella our narrator voice this entire time?
Huh? This is why I thought the ending was a little confusing and up to interpretation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? I mean, that does make sense. I like that interpretation, Deej. I think that makes a lot of sense. How you doing, Lily? How's everybody doing? What'd y'all
I'm a bit
think?
overwhelmed.
Didn't really
It's a very
expect all of that, huh?
deep ass game.
Yeah, it's a very deep game.
No, and we have several hours left of our stream.
I mean, to be fair, we only planned to really play this game, however long it took. I think we went a little bit over last night too.
We did by a half hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that interpretation, Deej. I mean, she is kind of in an era where there is a lot of killing. And I know that in the next game that's coming out next year, at least according to one of the trailers they released, she was fighting alongside other people against some creature that, you know, may or may not have been something in her imagination.
So I guess now would be a good time to talk about the future of the show a little bit. Would that be?
I had a feeling. Well, we have. Well, hold on. We've got like an ad coming up, so it may be best to hold off on that.
Okay,
And,
we'll let our ad play, and then after the ad, we'll talk about our plans for the future of the show.
Yeah, and I can't skip this apparently. So.
Okay. Or when's it starting? Is it?
Well, no, it's still. I snoozed it once. I snoozed it once. We've got 3 minutes till it starts automatically.
Okay.
I was thinking once the credits are done, then we could let the ad roll, and then we can talk about the future of the stream.
Okay, perfect. Good plan. Good itinerary.
Okay, because it's really strongly implied that if the rot reaches her head, that then it's game over and you have to start over. Like, I could have sworn that was like a game mechanic that they actually did talk about when this game was first released. I'm surprised that I can't get through. There we go. Okay. Cool. Alright. What's Hellblade feature?
The game gaslights you. Okay.
Stormy seas and lost.
Okay, wait. We'll play that after. Okay. Alright, so I'll start the ad, and when we come back, we'll talk about the stream, and we'll watch the Hellblade feature. Be back in 3 minutes!
See you in 3.
watch that one later.
Did you see my clip?
Yeah, I saw what you posted. I'll have to look at it later. Oh, goodness. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, we're back.
Alright, so
Okay.
this is our last stream that we're going to be doing on Mondays, unless it's like for a special occasion. Okay, I'm glad we didn't start that then.
Yeah.
This is our last stream for Monday, because we are going to be moving our schedule in order to better accommodate Lily's new job.
Yes. So as many of you know, I was laid off from the internet company last week. And we were originally doing the stream Monday night starting at 11:30 because that's when I would get home from work. My new job is going to be a I want to say 9 to 5, but it's technically 8:30 to it's an 8 to 4:30, but yeah, it's close. It's almost 9 to 5. But that means though that in order to accommodate having to get up that early, I'm gonna have to start going to bed much earlier too. So there's no way we're gonna be able to stream that late on a work night or during a business day or the night before a business day. So we were discussing moving our stream to Saturday nights from 8 to 10, which might be more accommodating for some of you guys too, who might be in school or also working day jobs, to be able to join us on a weekend. And doing kind of 8 to 10 at night would be a very good time. I don't know that we're going to have a stream this coming Saturday.
No, I don't think
because
so.
Saturday,
either.
Saturday the 4th, we had a stream last Monday, and then we did 2 streams this week, Monday and Tuesday. So what we may do is we may take like a 1-week break off, and then come back on November 11th. So it'll be about a week and a half until we'll have a show again. But we'll come back with Baldur's Gate and things like that. And so we will be right back to your normal scheduled programming, just at an easier time. And also 8 o'clock my time, excuse me, I'm sorry, that's Eastern Standard. So 8 to 10 Eastern Standard, and that would be 5 to 7 Pacific.
Well,
right?
we may have to push that a little bit forward, because 5 o'clock ish is, you know, between 5 and 6 is kind of my dinner hour. So we may have to push that a little bit forward. But that's
fair. We may have
about,
to
yeah, that's about the right time.
We're gonna be, there's gonna be some workshopping being done on it. So,
yeah, there's definitely some workshopping to
worst
do.
case scenario, if we can't seem to get it at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, we may shift it to be, instead of 8 to 10, 9 to 11 instead. Which is just me being up a little bit later than normal, but it's a weekend and I'm allowed to be.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's, we're bringing it up because we want to thank you guys for always sticking with us through the show and always coming. And we want to thank you in advance for the patience you're going to have with us while we adjust to a new schedule, because boy howdy am I adjusting. I have to completely change my body from being a night shift body, which I have been doing now for more than 10 years, to a morning shifter. I have to become a filthy day walker. Please, thank you for being patient with the show while I completely rebuild my chronological clock. No, it's my circadian rhythm. That's what I have to reset.
I mean, body clock is another word for it, too.
Yeah, body clock. I guess, good point. Body clock works. But yes, I recalibrate my body clock without Garrus Vicarian.
So yeah, that's our little announcement. And I guess we'll watch the little Hellblade feature and end the stream there for tonight. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's good for me. How about for you guys? Okay, Niece is on board.
Well, let's
go.
Let's
watch our little movie.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears. They're seen by our inner eye. What if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake? And we only see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes. If you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory. But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness. The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind. But to do so would mean putting psychotic mental illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senuna in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay. The Picts were known for their war paint, painted on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't know how much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait.
Orkney is off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts, steeped in history and mystery, and so I made Orkney Senua's home and set the stage for a crisis. In the late 8th century, the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped out? We don't know for sure, but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle. I imagine Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillion, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment.
No!
I came to learn that the Celts had a sophisticated and nuanced perspective on the nature of mental disorder. One term they used was Gelt. A Gelt is a man or woman who has been driven mad by a curse, battle trauma, or grief. The Gelt would take to a life in the woods in search of penance, punishment, and purgation. And so Senua became a Gelt, cursed by darkness, looking for redemption in the wilds. Another word the Celts used in reference to mental disorders was Druth, meaning fool, or one who utters the words of God. They tell of the mad sinner who flees battle into exile and takes on a beastly nature, growing feathers on his body. The character called Druth in Helheim is based on a little-known person called Findan, an 8th century Irish Celt who was captured and enslaved by the Vikings, but eventually escaped to Orkney where he became a monk.
I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Upon meeting Senua, it would be his stories that fuel her quest deep into their world of gods.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end.
The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, flames will play against the sky.
The heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla will keep everywhere.
Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
So the stage was set for a new adventure, a journey into the Norse underworld called Hell, a vision quest fueled by madness and myth, a fantasy that was created by Senua's own mind, and one that we would experience through her eyes.
This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else written.
To make a game about a warrior with psychotic mental illness as its central theme was fraught with danger. Mental illness, such as psychosis, is still taboo and rarely acknowledged in a century of cinema, never mind the new medium of games. Where it does feature, it often conflates psychosis and psychopathy associated with a lack of empathy. It is unfortunate that these two words sound so similar that they are used interchangeably in media. I must admit that I didn't have to look very far to discover my own ignorance of the subject. So we reached out to Paul Fletcher, psychiatrist and professor of health and neuroscience at University of Cambridge.
Psychosis is a descriptive term, and it refers to having a loss of contact with objective reality. So it's characterized by two main sets of symptoms. One of them is hallucinations, where somebody experiences perceptions when there is no actual objective thing out there to perceive.
Who are you?
And the other is delusions, where somebody comes to very often bizarre, unpleasant, frightening beliefs when there's no good evidence in favour of them.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
We reached out to Welcome, a biomedical research charity that spends billions on research and awareness programs aimed at improving health.
Mental health hasn't always been presented in the media in a way that is particularly helpful. It can be challenging to engage people with the subject matter, and there are a lot of preconceived ideas about mental health, and particularly schizophrenia and psychosis. So we hope our support allows the team to continue to collaborate with Paul Fletcher and with those who have experience of psychosis to create a game that provides a fresh perspective on the condition and allows audiences to engage with it in a way that just wouldn't be possible in any other medium.
What started out as a brief consultation convinced me that we were only scratching the surface of an immensely deep and interesting subject that could enrich and change the very nature of the game.
That's cool, thanks so much.
Pleasure, thanks. It was really interesting for me, and I'd love to be involved. It's fascinating.
Our understanding of psychosis is still very much a mystery, and ways of treating it are still primitive compared to physical illness. After all, it is easy to see the pain and suffering caused by physical diseases or physical trauma. It is not so easy to see the mental suffering and trauma of severe mental illness. But what if we could find a way to see it? Games are capable of drawing you in for hours on end, playing the role of a character who is different from you, experiencing their perspective, and actively involving you in a world that functions with a different set of rules. If we were to represent Senua psychosis, we would have to simulate voice hearing, a common attribute. But how can we simulate something we have no first-hand experience of? Professor Charles Fernyhough, a leading expert in voice hearing from Durham University, offered his help.
Hearing voices is an experience that is usually associated with severe mental illness, and crucially we know that hearing voices is a part of ordinary life for many people who don't meet the criteria for mental illness.
Yeah. Oh, that's not him in real life.
We know voices vary according to where they appear in space. Voices can appear far away in the distance, they can appear right there in your ear, they can seem to be coming from inside your head.
Based on the information Professor Fernyhough provided, I put together a sound brief and invited some actors to the studio. We recorded the actors using a binaural microphone, which records the 3D spatial position of sound, replicating the way sound is heard by human ears. It gives you an incredible sense that the person you are listening to is right there beside you. Rachel Waddingham from the Voice Collective came to our studio with two young voice hearers to speak to our team. We talked at length about their experiences, and they listened to our tests, giving us feedback on how we could improve on it.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
It's very hard to represent what this experience is like, partly because it's such a personal, intense, emotional experience. It's testament to how Ninja Theory have been listening to what the researchers are saying, but also, crucially, listening to the experts by experience. What they've come up with is so compelling. It's by far the best representation I've heard of what these experiences are like.
Other common attributes of psychosis are visions and flashbacks. We met with Recovery College East, who work with and care for people recovering from severe mental disorders. A group of service users gave us their first-hand account of what they experience.
Sometimes when the vision or what we're seeing is too much, it becomes more until eventually we don't see anything.
The people we spoke to, the stories they told, were fascinating, harrowing and mind-boggling. The reality of what people experienced was vivid, far exceeding what I could possibly have imagined. We went away itching to represent some of these visions and flashbacks in the game.
As we all know, my heart is so love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow. All these days are killing me. Now I see deep in me insanity does unfold. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. I just wanna feel
To refine our work, we continue to hold meetings with Recovery College East over the course of a year and a half, showing them what we had achieved so far and refining the in-game representations based on their feedback. With their help, flashbacks, visions and changes in perception were woven into the story and gameplay of Senua.
The students that are involved in this project are incredibly excited about being involved. They have described the experience as being important because it values their lived experience and shows that despite what we have been through, all of that experience becomes valid, that actually it's something that we should all be talking about.
The experiences described range from beautiful to frightening beyond comprehension. I heard of a girl who has to live with an angry voice screaming at her, slamming on her doors and walls 24 hours a day. I met someone who would often see hanging corpses in the room, so real that she would sometimes try to rescue them. The panic and fear that comes with such visions is entirely understandable, and it can be a living horror for some.
Worthless, weak, pathetic. Go on, feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
I was urged by one fellow that we should not shy away from showing this horror, and so I was perpetually torn in making Hellblade. Had we gone too far with our representations or not far enough?
Growth and love. Just like your soul.
In some ways, voice hearing and visions were the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. There's another aspect of psychosis that is much harder to explain, but one that I think video games are uniquely able to represent, which are often called delusions.
People begin to see patterns in the world. They begin to link things that most people wouldn't link. Most of the things that we might think would be coincidence or, not worth commenting on. Nevertheless, that might have a particular salience or importance for them.
Hi Tay Tay, we finished the game and we're watching sort of a documentary on the game.
Forming a strange and sinister puzzle that he was determined to solve but could not quite get to the bottom of.
It's not just brain dysfunction. It's not like a system shut down. It's actually an incredibly creative process. The person creates a world populated with voices and phantasms and terrors, and they're completely immersed in it. They believe in it.
We often invite people into the studio to play the game. In one of our playtests, they played through much of the game, making associations between rooms, the messages, and the threat of darkness that stalked them. There are many things that happen in the world of Hellblade that make perfect sense within the context of Senua's mind. The dark rot that's killing her slowly from within, the secret runes of the gods that block her path to Helheim, and strange associations that exist in the game to confuse you. To complete Senua's quest, you have to internalize and accept the logic and meaning behind these things to progress. Afterwards they said that they didn't see much evidence of mental illness in the game. People with delusions of all sorts would argue the same thing, that they are not aware of their experience being abnormal in any way.
I just thought it's important.
Representing perception changes and thinking patterns within Hellblade gives us a set of symptoms common in psychosis. But people with lived experience were keen to emphasize another point, that it is wrong to define a person by their symptoms. Quite often, the illness comes not from the symptoms, but from the stigma, isolation and mistreatment that comes about from the rest of society.
Isn't it all cursed? What if they're right?
I needed someone to portray Senua, someone who could believably internalize her suffering. Melina Jurgens, our video editor, had been a stand-in for Senua over a few months while we perfected our motion capture techniques. Without realizing it, she had already auditioned for the role, and I knew her well enough to know that I didn't have to teach her to act, but to relive her own internal pain. As often is the case, those who have suffered mental anguish are never far from us.
She sure did.
My hope is that by creating a compelling and aspirational...
She lives!
My driver was McFreaking updating in the background, sorry.
Oh, for
and then,
heaven's sake.
like, all of a sudden... Yeah. Alright, let me get back. Where were we? Okay, I left off with the video editor unknowingly auditioning for the role.
Character in cinema who feels very much real, albeit in a fantasy setting. We can provide a lens into her reality, a different one to yours, and this is where storytelling comes into play. I imagined her life based on common threads in real people's lives. She was always prone to psychosis as a child. Her mother Galina also heard voices and had visions, so perhaps there was a genetic aspect. Or perhaps it was cultural, as she lived within a world without science, of gods and superstition, as exemplified by her druid father Zimbal. Psychosis developed in her late teens to early 20s and was exacerbated by stigma and isolation at the hands of the clansmen and her father.
It's done. It's spreading.
The trauma of seeing her lover Dillian sacrificed tips her over the edge, making her remodel her reality around a concept that connects everything: the darkness. So the question is, what Senua experiences real? It can only be answered by saying, yes, it is real. It is her reality.
All of her suffering has been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Towards the end of the project, service users and professionals that had collaborated with us were invited to see the near-final game. It was a chance to see if the game had reflected their views or if it had misrepresented them.
Me being involved in especially developing Senua's character has been really important, and being able to bring in my perspective and what I see and what I hear, and having that built into the game has been a real privilege. It's gritty and it's meaty, and there are some tough subjects in there that are being tackled with honesty.
I was blown away by it today, absolutely blown away. It was just fantastic to get the opportunity to use our lived experience in a very creative way. There's nothing tokenistic about the work we've put in. It feels like we've been listened to, things have been taken on board, and I think there was a lot of realism in the game itself, and it feels very authentic.
Hellblade will give people a good experience of what it's like to hear voices and have those experiences. I'm glad that the guys at Ninja Theory have asked us to come along and help them build an experience that's positive when it comes out, and get myself a copy and have a go.
I think all the way through I was really inspired by how the conversations have translated into the game in a way that I think I didn't imagine was possible. So wonderful, really wonderful.
I really hope that others will follow the lead they've set and use the power of something like a video game to change people's perceptions, to increase understanding, and ultimately to make some of the stigma around voice hearing and other experiences go away.
For me, it was really exciting to see something that I explore scientifically being represented so beautifully in a character who's trying to penetrate the mysteries of the environment in which they've been placed, with all of this strange uncertainty and noise and conflicting information that they're getting. I'm very excited by this way of trying to represent mental illness, because I think it actually might be offering us insights that we wouldn't get from pure scientific explorations, and actually giving us quite an empathic view of what it might be like.
Mental illness has been with us for as long as we have been on this planet, but why? Why hasn't evolution stamped out this weakness from within our gene pool? I often pondered this question until I realized that the question had an inbuilt flaw. It assumes that being and thinking differently is a weakness. The only reason we have computers, spacecraft, medicine, poetry, art, and yes, even video games is because individuals are able to simulate new abstract realities in their minds and share them with the rest of us. We need people to be willing to see differently in order for us to progress and survive as society. And we need to be open to these new ways of seeing. And it is this spirit that motivated me to create Senua's story and share it with you.
Okay, now we go.
It's really good. I
Yeah.
loved that.
Very fascinating stuff. But I
Yeah.
think that's probably going to be the end of our stream for tonight.
Okay, we will be back on Saturday the 11th at... We'll know a little closer to that time if we're going to be settling on 8 or 9. But of course, we'll make an announcement at least probably a few days or no later than the day before. But yeah, we'll see you again in a week and a half. And until then, stay spooky, my friends.
Night, everybody, and happy Halloween.